everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today is May 4th, 2025. Spring is in the air. Summer is right around the corner. We have leaves on the trees. Flowers are starting to bloom, and everything is just coming back to life, including the bugs. Which is the purpose of today's video. Today I am going to make some bug repellent lotion bars. I like these better than the bug spray, just because the bug sprays, no matter what kind you use, it always gives you that sticky, icky feeling on your skin. With the lotion bars, they're very moisturizing. They keep the bugs away, and I just like it a lot better. So let me show you how we're going to make it. Okay, so here's my little setup. We are going to use a half a cup of beeswax, and then a half a cup of shea butter, and then a half a cup of coconut oil. And then I already mixed in the essential oils in the little shot glass there. I used 5 drops of each, and I used eucalyptus, peppermint, citronella, cedarwood, and lemongrass. And I got my little double boiler here ready to go. Okay, so we are going to just mix everything in. We're gonna pour in the beeswax, the shea butter, and the coconut oil. And we're going to wait until all of this is nice and melted before we add in the essential oils. We're getting there. This is nice and melted. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove it from the heat. And then we are just going to let it sit here for a few minutes to cool off before we actually put in the essential oils. You don't want to put the essential oils in when this is like piping hot. So once we mix that in, then we're going to put them into these cute little silicone bee molds. I tried to look for mosquito ones, but all they had was like, bees, but that's okay because we want to keep the bees away. So this isn't enough to fill all of these, but I just kind of wanted to mix them up a little bit and see what I liked best. Got some small ones for travel. But what I wanted to share with you is how to store these, because it has coconut oil in it and, the shea butter. If you're going to bring it with you, like let's say to the beach or camping, if it's really hot outside, you're going to come and you leave it out in the middle of the sun, you're going to come back to a liquid mess. This will melt on you a little bit. So if you're out camping, put it in a Ziploc container of some sort and then just like stick it in your cooler. Or if you're at home and it's, muggy and your air conditioning isn't working, you can also put it in a airtight container and just stick these bars in the fridge. So you don't want to just leave them outside, in the middle of the, the summer heat. So this has been cooling for about 4 minutes or so. So now we're going to add in the essential oils. And like I said, I did 5 drops of each of those essential oils that I mentioned earlier. So we're just going to pour that in. And then you just want to make sure that it's stirred in really well. Yep, it smells like bug spray. And you can mix up the recipe. You don't have to do a half a cup of each. If you want a smaller batch, you can do like a 1/4 cup of the beeswax, a 1/4 cup of the shea butter, and then a 1/4 cup of the coconut oil. And then just maybe do like 2 or 3 drops each of the essential oils. Or if you want to make, a bigger batch, you can do a cup of each and then add some more oils to it. So we're going to get ready to pour. And I know I didn't make enough to put in all these molds, but that's okay. I just wanted to try these molds out here. So we're going to do, I think, probably one of each. We'll do one little one here for travel. And I have enough for probably another small one. All right, so it makes two large bars and then a couple of small ones. So now we're just going to let this sit for a few hours, and then I'll be back and then we'll show you what they look like. All right, so they are all done. They look super cute, and here they are. And so whenever you need one, you're just going to pick one up and just rub it on your skin like that. So if you're a mosquito magnet like me, this is scented with all the smells that bugs hate. That way you can fully enjoy the outdoors. This will repel mosquitoes, gnats, and ticks. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And before I let you go, there is a quick word from Slick Rick himself. Stay tuned.
May the 4th be with you. Space out.